I swear we'd be more uplifted in potions if it were taught by Dementors. It's a good thing the owlery is away from the rest of the school. Quite the aroma in there.
Have you come in and out of hospital?
Have you ever wondered how owls know where to live their lessons? Magic, I suppose.
It's an age to get something out of them. My father will be worried.
I need to stop by the owlery. Faster than if I sent a letter home.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise Levioso. Good. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Tego.
Levioso!
Next thing. This can't be your fault.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot.
Thank...
So... All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite...
It was certainly good
practice. Didn't expect, and then again...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself...
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel. You know, you might...
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere... Look for Luke and... Till next time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
She has a brand new game.
Let us keep our heads about this.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. And sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relink. Very good! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing... Excellent control there. That's it! Very good! Points to... Well, there's... You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Very good.
Misha. Yes! Well done. Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Don't lose your composure.
Misha.
Excellent control there.
Watch this. There we go. Oh dear.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done, but took weeks.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it...
Well, it's been...
And, I think Professor... Until next.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
Well,
What's charming? Miss Onai is a talent.
of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always... Now, expect to...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack.
Revelio.
Enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack.
Revelio. Lumos.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much. Seems, Professor, I'd wager...
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get... Regardless, you must... In that regard...
Professor Ronan did...
In fact, Professor Ronan will... Now, regarding the trip, we've arranged to replace the supplies.
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well with a...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsa.
I'd like to go with
Glad to hear it. He'll keep you well.
Rookwood.
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his... Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, no time to waste. The soon...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell?
Indeed I do. Fixes things right. More frequent. As Professor Weasley mentioned, a number of you, I have arranged...
I'll start on the... Revelio. This is the right end. Got it.
Levioso!
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary... Let us...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Reparo.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and light.
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Hello, Sebastian.
I'm told. Is this your first?
It is.
Well, Hogsmeade's a charming... I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
The boy was trying to be
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion for you. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
like we already know.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Professor Black.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you... Perfect. And a short list. I just have... Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, do not be surprised at your...
Anyone can run a shop.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me.
I take Of course. Stay the course.
That's
And I spell cross-eyed.
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh,
Professor Weasley said...
They may not be as sure, but for now... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Accio. I officially...
Excellent. I did.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Fringo! Let's go! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Bindo!
That's right, lumbering loud. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Ringo.
Goodness! Did you two take...
I suppose so.
Merlin's big.
We are.
I'd say help if you are.
Of course, officer.
Singer.
Repairer.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Helen, allow me to... I should like to. I was happy. Frankly, I own and as I suspected.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least... now, plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned
I'd say that...
Perfect.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Rebellion. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
It's it.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you. I think you'll need to Professor Weasley. Don't want to risk it.
come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And I...
Sir, Goblin! The trolls were ran...
This is...
They're after the lock.
Yes. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit... Shall we go?
I'd like you to work with... Once you've honed your I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my study. Might some kind soul help me?
Matters to discuss.
I'm
good. As handy for lighting and
sound.
Quite. You may be surprised when you're fit. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me.
Revelio.
Whee! Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you practice? Yes, yes, not for the knee. He now stop reading right
Make it. Leviosa's just over there.
help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I
seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up,
Of course.
I agree. Besides,
Get me in the ring.
spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Come on! Leviosa!
Expulso!
Stupid one!
Is that all you got? Expulso!
Leviosa!
Don't shy away now. Expulso!
Leviosa! Fringo!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. There's strong
Brilliant.
I shall. In fact, the second... And as a very good way to master spell combo. Again, congratulations. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan.
Of course. Ready to have a try?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cut. If you need to stop...
Accio.
That's it!
Leviosa.
Good one!
Leviosa.
Keep trying.
Leviosa. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice.
Thank you, Luke.
I say better...
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes, is it? Ready for another?
I'm ready.
Brilliant.
I'll be dueling.
Then let's get to...
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Leviosa. Stupid. Come on. Stupid. There goes my way. Stupid. Is that all you've got? Leviosa. Stupid.
I'll take a winner.
Leviosa.
Mind the one.
Leviosa. Stupid. Accio.
Give him one more.
Leviosa. Stupid one.
Oof.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio. Protego. Reparo. Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio.
You're better than that!
Levioso. Potato. Accio. Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of...
You... Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for
Incendio.
you. Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Might some kind soul help me?
Ah, there you are. So, shall we proceed? That man is...
But, Professor...
We have no choice.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian...
There you are. Not many students.
Seems he's working with... Ranrock! Professor...
A portkey.
I bet... You can't be serious. Deadly serious.
Understood.
Thank you. Thank...
And those...
You mean I'll actually...
Silent as a grave. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
The key isn't...
You distract.
I said I'd get...
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Levioso!
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted!
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends. Now go. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
Revelio.
Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Lumos. Lumos. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Accio. Incendio. Grenade. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
It is a book after all. Sebastian. Lumos.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? You access...
Oh, I think I know, sir. I understand.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today.
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Yes,
Then
We can make this a real victory.
Incendio. Diego. Levioso.
they made a crop.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck.
Accio.
You're better than that.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready.
There goes my wager.
Fringo. Stupid. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one. Levioso.
Protego shall report.
Incendio. Levioso. Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio.
What to do? What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough now, to the and so it is, my great...
Thank you.
You earned it! Now that we've definitively... Wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
something in there. I just know it.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was... Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly...
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor.
You visited... Plant the seeds then.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the... Well done! Once it can be... Now, what say we run? You'll find...
Yes.
They're in...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Maybe Auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy... And from what I hear of your recent exploits... But in the future, you'll be...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
I hear Professor
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because... I'm Gareth, by the way.
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Listen, I'm just missing one.
I suspect that's...
You're as clever. I simply need a single...
I'll get you the Fuipa feather, as long...
I assure you he won't. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Remember, when brewing... A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the... Brilliant! Thank... You should get back to brewing your...
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd.
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Gravity done! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the...
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to... As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well. In addition to having us pay... I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's in. For the rest of term.
Handy
That's the last
resource
time I
indeed.
ever-
Your
Ugh, what am I? Hello there.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. I've never met Rook. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous...
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy.
Your life ends here.
I should kill you for this!
Send
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
To regret that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
You're... Merlin?
The very...
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning... No one has yet managed to... I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines...
Incendiary! What should I do now? The flames make the pyre sink.
This is uncharted territory. I'm curious about these flowers.
Rebellion!
There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can...
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Fig.
Incendio. Yes. Incendio. There's a victory that came. Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio!
What are you up to now?
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.